Hey, what's up? It's Comic 95 the Savior. Y'all gotta excuse me for looking crazy right now. I just woke up and I slept in my makeup and now I'm looking ridiculous, but that's cool. Y'all used to it. I'm just like so irritated. I want to rant to you all. Y'all like my rants anyway. The same old conversation. I find it so funny that, like, of course I'm using Tinder. And I'm in Japan, for those of you that don't know, for some reason. Men be wanting me to, like, beg them for stuff. And it's like, I'm not gonna beg you for anything. Especially not no, like, basic crap that I can get from somebody else. So, for example, this is, like, my general rule of thumb when I'm talking to people on Tinder. I normally swipe right on everybody nowadays because I have OnlyFans and obviously I'm a YouTuber and Instagram. So naturally, like, by me liking you, you're going to be more interested in looking at my social media and more than likely following me. And it's worked. In less than a month, I've gained over 115 followers. Just by, my Instagram isn't even linked to my Tinder. I just have it in my bio. But that's another story. Of course, people get mad and they'll leave or they send me hate messages, etc. if I ignore them or if I didn't match them. I'll type a little weird, crazy crap. I don't care. That's why I don't open up my DMs. I just leave them there. I ignore that shit. If it ain't business, I don't open it. Unless you, like, really fine or something. But that's what I'm getting at. I've literally been talking to people on Tinder before, and they'll be like, oh, like, I want to see you, or I want to go to this place with you. And I'll be like, okay, and I want to see your picture. And that'll either end the conversation right there. They'll, like, not reply anymore. Or they'll be like, I have a picture. And it'll be a picture of them, like, with a mask on. An emoji covering half their face. Or covering their mouth. Or, like, it'll be some super far back in the background. You got a guest play, where's Waldo? Like, okay, is that you? Or are you that other Japanese guy over there? Like, I don't have time for that crap. Or they'll say, I'll send you a picture online. Or I'll send you a picture on Instagram. I'm not opening up my DMs to get a stupid fucking picture from you. Just put it on your profile, you dumb bitch. Secondly, not just that, I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm not giving you my Line account. What? Because then what if I don't like you? Now you're stuck with me online. That's too personal, too close. Hell no. And on top of that, why would I beg you, even the fact that I'm asking you for a picture is doing more than what most would do. Why would I beg you, ask you for any of this shit when I can just go and swipe on another guy who has a profile picture, looks way better than you do, possibly has more money, more height, more everything than you do? Because the reality is, there's a 99.9% chance the reason why you don't have a photo, not because you're cheating or your job or anything else, no, you're fucking ugly. That's more than likely the reason. You already got us to the point where it's like, we gotta be, let me eat my nugget. Gotta be super sensitive and tiptoe around asking questions about your income, about your height, etc. You can see my entire body on my profile. I have several pictures, and I used to have a video on there too. And I linked to my Instagram. I am showing you exactly what I look like. Exactly what I look like. Why am I having to beg just to see your face? I didn't even ask you your height. I didn't even ask you your income. Who from your company is on Tinder? Why are they there? That's the question. Y'all be so worried about people recognizing you. Nah, my nigga, either you married and you cheating, or you ugly as fuck. And both are problematic. But yeah, people will come back to me like weeks and months later and then decide, okay, maybe I should have sent her a picture. Damn, she is bad as fuck, after they've been lurking and stalking me on Instagram. I just got a message from a dude just this morning or last night. I was asleep, so I just noticed it this morning with them asking me if I got his picture and if he can meet me. I'm like, bitch, you too late. I told you. I gave you your option. Upload your picture directly to Tinder. In fact, the picture he sent me in my DMs, it's not even a picture like a full... My nigga got on a mask, and this time his face is facing forward. But it's like, it's literally the same picture as your profile. His profile picture was a picture of him wearing the same mask, same location, but with his head turned to the side. He sends me a DM on Instagram, showing me a picture of him. We doxing this nigga. Hold on, let me get it. Let me get it. Let me find the picture. This dude crazy as hell. And then it's like, I know you a F-boy. Because all you're trying to do is fuck me. I'm not stupid. And, like, you ain't cute. And then another funny thing, too, is because I think his profile did have his height listed. They think they can, like, get by. Yeah, like, he asked me, F-boy questions. I'll hide. Nope, I can't have the username. Oh, well. This is the person. Do you see that shit? I can't fucking make out your face. I can see the people in the background better than I can see you. Like, look at that. And it's so funny because, like, people will think, like, oh, because I have big eyes, or because I'm tall, I can get bitches. And maybe that'll work with them little Asian girls, but shoot, I ain't one of them, and I sure as ain't one of them little desperate, fetishizing ass foreign bitches here. Because shoot, I got plenty of options, and you definitely ain't finna be one of them on my list. So fuck you. I'm not begging you for that shit. I asked you one time. Upload a picture. I'm not gonna beg you, oh please show me a picture, and then give you step-by-step instructions. Can you take off your mask? Can you remove that emoji? Can you remove? No, I'm not doing all of that shit. You know better. Got some food in my mouth. Hold on. I'm sorry for being ghetto, y'all. Just a little piece of chicken. But it's like, I'm not gonna beg you for that crap. Because your buddy Tato, the next person that I'm gonna swipe right on, he got a profile picture. And unlike you, he's probably 183 centimeters. I don't give two shits about you. I'm not going to beg you. Don't come crawling back to me later and be like, oh man, I made a mistake. Damn, she bad as fuck. I saw that video she posted. That's your thing too. It's like, y'all, I got an OnlyFans. I keep saying this. Why the fuck would I fuck you and meet you for free? Like, male logic makes no sense. If I am charging people to see a holographic version of me, why would I meet you and your broke, ugly, I want to fuck you, can we have sex, let's play, ass? Why would I do that? Like, please make it make sense. Please. I can't imagine what, like, real celebrities get inside their DMs, because damn, people delusional. Yeah, of course, I'd love to have a one-night stand with a broke loser like you. And even crazy when there's people younger than you. Men under 25 are not men. And being honest with you, fuck under 25. I don't date men under 30. Like I said, if I give you any time of day or attention, I'm fucking with your ass. And I don't mean in the sex type of way. I mean, I'm playing you. They're a waste. Their salary is low. They're in the party cheating phase. They're not serious. They're inexperienced in every way, including sex. They're childish. They don't want to have a family. They're not trying to get married. They're not thinking about the future. And the ones that are, they're almost always ugly. Or they want to secure you so that they can have their cake and eat it too. They're not going to be faithful to you. I cannot name a single person here, no matter how gorgeous they are. Told the story on Patreon if I recall, and I might have said it on YouTube too. Had a, I'm not going to lie, she ain't beautiful to me, but in Japan, she's a Barbie doll. Blonde hair, blue-eyed friend. Super pale, pasty white skin. Got tons of attention when I would go out with her. Got married to a guy that was really handsome. Way out of her league. And she was, she was a little chunky, but like she was like in a good type of way. Like not like, she wasn't thick. She was a little bit beyond it, but you know what I mean? For Japanese people, it was perfect. She had large breasts. I couldn't believe it's like she was being battered around and got cheated on. Really? Her? Really? Wow. She did a good job hiding it. All she did was show pictures and videos of all the little vacations and places they go to. But deep down inside, this bitch was hurting. And so I'm just like, oh, okay. Wow. I'm over here thinking their relationship perfect. She reveals later, after they get their divorce, he was a serial cheater. He was using Tinder the whole time. He was having threesomes, doing everything behind her back. She got married and she was about my age. She's older than me. So again, you can get married. Are they going to be faithful to you? Nope. You want to marry someone under 20? Don't do it with a Japanese person. Not under 20. You know what I mean. under 30. People joke about Jamaicans cheating. It's like, shoot. Well, the Japanese people are the Jamaican version of that, damn, in Asia. I'd argue that it's probably like that for every East Asian country at least. But man, they are serial cheaters when they get married under 30. You might as well just stay friends with them until they turn 30. And to be honest, they really don't stop the whole cheating phase till they're at least about, in my opinion, 33, 34, when it calms down. But that's the other reason why, you gotta look beyond just the looks part. Because if a dude is handsome, he knows he has options. He's not gonna just stay with you, even if he is in his 30s. He gonna continue being a cheater. There's some delusional dummies that are past 30 and they're not handsome and they still go around fucking and cheating people. So it really depends on the person. But under 30 is a waste every time. And plus, if you're on bullshit where I gotta play games with you and beg you for pictures and this, that, and the other, you're immediately telling me what type of bullshit you're gonna be on when we're dating. You would not have swiped right on me if you couldn't see my face. You would not have swiped right on me if you couldn't see my body. You would not have been okay with meeting a mystery bitch. You want to know what I look like. As a woman, it is even more important for me to know what you look like. I'm putting myself, my life in danger, in jeopardy, at risk. These dudes trying to meet you in the middle of the night, pick you up in their car, etc. Oh, let's meet in person. I'll send you online. No, because you're going to play the same shit. I've done it before. And they'll do the same thing. They'll send you a picture with a mask, covering half their face. It's like, how are you so ugly? I swear it happens all the time. These niggas be so ugly. Even with half their face covered, you still ugly. Like, damn, you would think about covering half your face. You look more attractive. Hides a lot of your flaws or whatever. No. I just get so irritated with that. And then it's like, I don't understand why guys don't just put it in their profile. It's generally safe to assume if his height isn't in his profile, there's a 99% chance that he's short. I've had exceptions to that rule. I've even had exceptions where I met a guy that didn't have a profile picture and he was actually cute. He was still a fuckboy, but he was cute and tall. But these dudes be trying to play me. I have a following. I am a public figure. I am exotic. I am a foreigner. And fuck being a foreigner, exotic, etc. I look good. Like, fuck being in Japan. I get the same attention in the US. No different. And with that said, I have choices and options. I'm not fighting over you and your broke ass crusty dick. You need to be trying to fight for me. Got another dude that I gave my line. He was cute. Conversation seemed good at first, but obviously was an F-boy. He still doesn't learn his lesson. It's like, dude, quit trying to message me in the middle of the day, trying to see if I can meet you that evening. It's very obvious you're looking for a plan B, C, whatever. Or you're randomly deciding, hey, maybe I should try to fuck that girl today. When are you going to give up? I already explained to you. In fact, I did you a favor. Because at least he could speak English native fluently. He spent time in New York. He's cute. I don't know how tall he is. But it's like, I told you what I don't normally tell other men. Normally, I just ignore them. And I use my own little criteria, keep it to myself. I don't bother to share it with them. Because then, of course, they'll just mimic what a non-F-boy would do. Instead, I just keep it to myself. I'd be like, yep, I know you're an F-boy because you said or didn't say X, Y, and Z. I told him what not to do. I told him directly. I was like, I'm not interested in having sex with you. I'm not going to a cafe or bar with you. And he acted a little bit disappointed. And I'm like, that's how I know you an F-boy. Because, see, that's the reason why when I made that video, people act in shock. Like, if I can't go to a hotel with you, I can't go to a bar or cafe with you, how am I supposed to meet you? Well, gee, I don't fucking know the way a normal man would meet a girl they really like. You don't go to a hotel, bar, or cafe with a girl you're really trying to date seriously. You want to give her a good first impression. You take her to a fucking restaurant. You cheap-ass, dumb-ass bitch. But anyway, back on subject. Yes, like he keeps sending me messages. Like he got earlier with the time of day, but it's like, dude, it's still the day of. I am not going to meet you tonight. You just messaged me at like 2 o'clock today. No, I'm black. I'm fine. I'm beautiful. I'm exotic. Public figure. I make my plans in advance. You want to see me? You make plans in advance. Simple as that. If I'm the last thing on your mind and you're like, oh, the other girl canceled, let me see if this bitch will go. I ain't finna be that girl. Hell no. Ain't nobody's plan B. You make a plan in advance of me, days in advance. And if you a F-boy, shoot, I need a week. And it better be worth it. I'm not just going to randomly, casually hang out with you. I'm not going for a walk with you. And then people like him, like he's one of those people too, be sending messages like, hey, I'm in Shibuya, I'm in this area. My nigga, I don't care if you right next door to me. I'm not seeing your broke ass. The fuck? You think I'm gonna fuck your ass? You out of your damn mind. These niggas crazy. Like, why do I care? Do you know how many times I get messages people like, I'm in your city, I'm in Tokyo, I don't care that you're in town. And girls do the shit too. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't give a shit that you in town. I'm not gonna see your bitch ass. Like, I don't care. I got my own schedule and shit too. Good for you. Oh, you're leaving Tokyo tomorrow? Oh, too bad. Sorry. If you really gave a shit, you should have told me in advance. And maybe if I fucking felt like it, I would have met your bitch ass. I ain't working around your schedule. You gotta leave tomorrow. Okay, bye, bitch. I didn't ask you. You in my town. Okay. Like, do you know what city? Like, I live in Shibuya. Do you know what exact neighborhood I live in? No, you do not. Even if you knew exactly where I live, my address and all, I don't care. If you are at my fucking door, you make plans with me in advance. You don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You don't know where the fuck I am. And if am I, what do you think my goofy ass wanna do? Run outside and be like, oh hey, I'm so glad you're in Shibuya. Let's hang out. Let's fuck each other over a 100 yen can of, what do they call it? Strong zero, whatever type. What do I look like doing that? You think I'm desperate and crazy, don't you? Well, you fucking wrong. This dude's crazy. I'm in Shibuya. And it's even weird because, like, then they message me and be like, oh, I'm in town. I'm with my friends. We're drinking. What up? You think I want to hang out with you and your dusty, broke-ass friends? Why? I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're rich. Because even if you are, I said this before, I had to learn this the hard way. Why do I care about your money? Why? If you're not going to marry me, you're not going to spend that money on me, you're not going to spend that money on me, why do I care about how nice you're dressed, how nice your car is, what your job is? Like, why do I care about that stuff? It means nothing to me. It really doesn't. And it's so crazy to me. Like, dudes, people get so upset. Men get mad at the thought of women liking you for your height. Get mad at women liking you, especially for your money. Oh my God. But it's like, y'all literally chase after women for superficial reasons like sex. And not just the fact of having sex with them. Specifically, explicitly, what their bodies look like. You switch out my face with the ugly bitches and deflate my titties and deflate my ass and watch how few people want to talk to me. How few people want to date me. But because I look cute both in my face and in my body, I get swarms of attention from men. And with that said, it's like, okay, it's the same difference. Why are we denying ourselves what we like, which is financial stability and somebody that can protect us and provide for us? But as a man, you don't have to deny the fact that you like an attractive woman. And that's cool. And with that said, it's like, okay, I don't think you realize that I'm not a fucking idiot. What am I getting out of having sex with you? Nothing. Like I said before in my other video. Let's be real. You are not going to go down on me. I am not going to come with you. You are going to bust and either kick me out or we're going to be done with our 1 hour at the hotel and I'm probably never going to see you again. You might even have herpes for all I know because you're not going to get tested. If you have a youre, you probably don't want to wear a condom. Are you going to expect me to suck your dick and ride you? I ain't doing that crap. The only thing that you're gonna get out of being in a one night stand with these dudes is they will suck on your titties, and half of y'all can't even do that right. I'm good. I don't need you. And then on top of that, I get it when you're young and you're dumb and you ain't had experience, but man, and I'm still young myself too, but I'm mature. After you've had your fair share of being passed around, you realize one night stands are awful. I will never understand girls. And that's the thing that y'all gotta get right with me, because y'all be thinking I'm just over here being a hoe and whatnot. I joke about it and I'll call myself that, but no. I never casually sleep with people for the fun of it. I don't do that shit. I don't sleep with people that I just met yesterday. I don't do that type of crap. The only way you get inside of my pants is if I believe we have a legitimate relationship or potential for a legitimate relationship. You've spent money on me taking me out for a date, and I've had time to talk to you and get to know you. You might become an F-boy later on and be a player and everything else. That is very much indeed true. But I do not be like, oh my god, this guy is cute, I'm going to invite him over and have sex with him. I don't do that. No, that's not me. So don't get it twisted. I look good. It's easy for me to get into relationships. It's easy for me to date people seriously. Like anybody else, I'm not God. I can't tell 100% with great certainty whether someone's serious. And that's the other thing too. Like, I have some girls that be watching my stuff, and y'all take what I'm saying too literal. Don't get me wrong. For every F-boy strategy, there are exceptions to the rule. Every dude calling you sexy is not an F-boy. Every dude that wants to go to a bar is not an F-boy. Don't get me wrong. But it is a very high chance that there are always exceptions to those rules. I'll tell you guys, before my first date with my ex, both of my exes was at a bar. I've also dated a rich guy who wanted to marry me and took me out to a cheap restaurant. What the fuck these people calling me? But yeah, I'm done. I'm just so like, it's funny and amusing because like, these people are really delusional. I am charging people to look at pictures of me. And because you saw pictures and videos of me looking sexy, for some reason in your stupid male mind, you think, oh, this girl's a whore. That means she'll have sex with me. If you saw me and thought I looked good, imagine how many other people see me and think, damn, she's bad. Imagine how many other people want to have sex with me. Imagine how many other people are willing to pay the price to be with a bad bitch, unlike you. I don't even tell these dudes what I want. I just leave them alone. Because the men that get it, they do it. I know you saw my OnlyFans. I know you saw my pictures of my videos. And you want to know what? You now have a choice in your own mind. You can decide, let me win this girl over. I want to take her out to a nice restaurant. I'm going to pick up my nice car. I want to impress her. Or you can decide to take the cheap, stupid route and be like, where do you usually play at? Can I have sex with you? Can I do whatever? Where are you at? Where do you live? All of those are pretty much stupid questions, except for even the where do you live? It's like, it's in my fucking bio on both Tinder and on Instagram. Like, come on. And now Twitter too. But it's like, okay, if you are the one who doesn't make plans to do something, doesn't buy me something, why would I choose you when I can have another guy buy me a $500 handbag, take me out for a $100 meal? Like, just, and I get it, you're like, well, I ain't got money, and that's cool, that's cute. But because you don't, other people do. And because you don't, you're making my options easier. Because now I know, why date this broke loser just gonna be an F-boy? When even if this other guy's an F-boy, shoot, at least I got my free bag, I got my free meal, I'm good, bye. Go ahead and try to use me, it's good, I got something out of it. I ain't even gonna fuck you. I'm gonna take my handbag, eat my food, drink my drink, and be like, oh, guess who's here to visit? Mother Nature, Aunt Flo. I'm out. You can't play me. And then yeah, it's crazy, because like I said, there are people that have private profile, no profile pic. How can I even reply back to your message and I don't even know what you look like? Come on. Dudes be stupid. And then even crazy thing is, like, it don't cost any money to follow me. If you're not even following me, you can just unfollow afterwards. I'm not gonna reply to your message and you got too much, what do you want to call it? Too much pride to follow. I've never had a good relationship with somebody that purposefully refused to follow me. I don't even ask you to. I literally just use it as a way of judging you. If you're not already following me when you contact me, that's the end of it. I have people that try to play the same game that I do. I had a dude ask me a dumb question, where do you live? And I'm like, I just sent him like a emoji. And then he unfollowed me. So he got lucky. He got me to reply back to his message because his profile was public. I could see his pictures and he was following me. But it's like, yep, that right there too. Like, people that got little anger issues, etc. Done with it. But I'm thinking to myself, like, it's a dumb question. You could have easily read my profile. You see where I live at. Not to mention, let's keep it real, there's a 99.9% chance to ask me where I live because you're trying to fuck me. And you think that based off of where I live would determine where I'm willing to go to meet you. To fuck you. And you'd be very much indeed wrong. So... I ain't a Japanese girl. These Japanese girls be easy as fuck. And these foreign bitches do too. I'll say it's probably all girls. But I feel like it's easier with Japanese women because Asians tend to be small overall. Dudes will put in their profile that they got a 7-inch dick. And that, they'll put the fact they got a big dick, that they're tall, and in some cases lie about their career, like, oh, they got this really good job or whatever. And girls will instantly swarm to these dudes. And it's like, why do I care? If we're not going to get married and reproduce children, you're only going to pretend to be my boyfriend for one night while you fuck me in a hotel? I don't care about how tall you are. You're not going to stick around. In fact, in my experience, if he's tall and handsome, he's going to more than likely just be a jerk. He's not going to care about your feelings or pleasing you. It's rare. And when it does happen, it's like, okay, I'm making a clown and fool out of myself. Why date you? You might be handsome and tall, whatever. And by say date, I mean literally have a one-night stand with you. Make a fool out of myself. Get played and used. When I can date somebody else that's also tall and handsome and actually has money. And forget about the handsome part. Shoot, fucking, I ain't no man. I don't really get you shits. Of course, nobody wants an ugly ass man. But I would gladly trade in handsomeness for a man that treats me right. And be played around by your bitch ass. But these girls here are so simple. I guess they all feel like they can change his mind and become his girlfriend. And maybe their goal is try to trap him with a baby or something. I have no idea. But that ain't me. Nope. I got too much pride to buy into that stuff. I respect myself too much. Nope, 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 nope. I'm good. You don't have a picture? You message me slowly? I gotta play 20 questions with you to get basic information about you. You cancel dates. You gotta change the time. I don't waste my time without. Too many other better options out there. The amount of money that you're making does not concern me unless it's being spent on me. I always wonder, like, what girls be going, like, these girls have to be, like, really young. You gotta be, like, the 18 to 22-year-olds. Because, man, if you're, like, 23 and up and you still falling for the shit, you are goofy. I don't care how low my self-esteem ever become. Once you fall for it the first few times, you need some psychiatric help if you purposely just going for it. If you're truly a good girl, of course, obviously, like myself, it's easy to fall for it once. Yeah, it's like sex not even good when it's with somebody you're not in a real relationship with. I'm not saying it because I'm Christian or anything else like that. I'm saying it because you don't know each other like that. You don't care about each other like that. And you're not going to bother to get to know each other like that. They don't know what you like. You don't know what they like. You can get lucky and get, a real freak like me. And they know how to make you feel good. But generally speaking, like, they don't give two shits about you. Like, their goal is to get off. And when they're done, they're done with you. That's embarrassing. No. I'm good. It's hurtful. Especially like if you really like the person and you were hoping to be their girlfriend, etc. No. You should value yourself enough to be like, I'm not going to be your plan B. You want to see me? You want to date me? You want to be with me? I deserve to have plans made in advance. It is not fair for you to be able to see what I look like, know where I live, know my job, and I can't know yours. Everything's secret and private with you, and I shouldn't have to ask you for this crap. You should be telling me up front. And if you can't tell me and it's so secretive, then fine, I don't want to meet you. Simple as that. Do not fall for these dudes, because the reality is for a lot of them, they be lying about their height anyway, be telling you that they're a few centimeters taller than they really are. Anytime a man tells me his height, I immediately deduct about 2 to 3 centimeters, because he probably lying. And don't beg. Don't let people come back. If you ask somebody for something before, and they refuse to give it to you, or they did a half-assed job, don't accept their message when they get back to you a week later or a day or two later and be like, okay, fine. I guess I'll send you. No. I asked you for the picture 2 days ago. You should have sent it that day. Your refusal to reply then? Have fun lurking on my Instagram now. I'm glad you're still a fan and you're still hanging around. But nope, I'm good. Excuse me, y'all. Because if they were serious, it would have been nothing to them to try to win you over and send you that picture. Plus, I don't get it either, because, like, wouldn't you rather somebody make up their mind and decide they don't like you before you meet than have the embarrassment and shame of meeting them in person and then seeing their look of disgust in their face, like, oh, you're not my type, you're not what I told you all about this before. I've literally met people that either, one, didn't tell me their height, or two, lied about their height, and then it's like, now you put me in an uncomfortable situation because I'm trying not to be a bitch to you like how most girls would and just walk away, but I feel betrayed and hurt. If you told me beforehand that you were crazy in the head, that you were, a short little ass man, like even shorter than I thought you were, if you told me that you were that fucking ugly by letting me see your face, I would have saved both of us time and money. I would have never came and met you. But now I did. And maybe inside of your manipulative mind, you probably think, oh, okay, well, I got it here. So, now she'll have to date me. She'll have to fuck me. No. Now I think inside of my mind is, this dude's a fucking liar. And now I'm like, I'm already here. Let me see how much I can use this nigga before I get embarrassed of being with him and I take my black ass home. That's what's going through my mind. You ain't fooling my black ass. So that really, aggravates me. And it's like, you should feel embarrassed yourself, because most girls are not going to be nice like that. They're just going to walk away, and they're going to directly say, I thought you said you were X amount height tall. And I get it, you can't help these things, but it's like, okay, find a girl that's okay with those things. That's that. People can't help the fact that they're ugly or not. But what happened? You are purposefully going after badass bitches. You are not looking for ugly girls. You want girls to make your little dang-a-dang feel good, that excite your eyes. And with that said, you can also choose people that are less attractive. You can choose people that are shorter. You can choose people that are bigger. Simple. I don't get that. It's like the old dudes. They be wanting you to feel bad for them because they 50, 60, 40 plus years old. And it's like, why not go after girls your own age? Oh, let me guess. Because you're still being a man. You want girls that are young and attractive. Because understandably, that's what men are attracted to. Youth. Youth is associated with beauty. Men like beauty. Men are visual. Okay. With that said, you have to recognize girls that are young and pretty and look good, they like older guys because older men are more mature, more experienced, and they come with money. When you don't have the money aspect and you don't look good, what young girl wants you unless they're trying to put a life insurance policy on your head? Okay, you have to accept that. You are not their type. You can like whatever you want to, but don't cry about the fact that you're not attracting what you like. You're undeserving of what you like. Same thing goes, I'm going to get off subject and get on foreign girls here. And men. So many foreign girls that be so self-conscious, so frail, what disgusting or whatever. Some things you can help. For example, like your face or, for example, your height. But okay, let's say working with these things. We all understand that we rank somewhere on a scale. And based off how you're perceived by the general public looks-wise determines what type of men you can get. If you are not an attractive woman, do not think you're going to be able to run around Japan like how I'm doing and just date whoever you want to and get gifts and bags and expensive meals, taking on nice dates and picked up in, sports cars. It's not going to happen for you. Don't lie to yourself. I'm not you. I'm not gay. I don't care about your pussy. I'm telling you to be real with your own pussy. Be real about the value of your own cookie, okay? If you are not an attractive woman, you cannot date as freely and as easily here. And that goes for really anywhere in the world. Depending on how you look determines the type of men you can get. Fuck my opinion, I'm generally viewed as very beautiful. Not cute, not kawaii. I'm on the kide side. I'm on the side of where people message me and be like, oh my god, you're very beautiful. I get that sent to me more than I get told I'm cute. People thank me for talking to them. People are surprised. Oh, I'm surprised we match. You get that type of crap all the time. I don't normally have to ask men to take me out on a date and do whatever. They normally plan these things on their own because they realize if they want to win me over, they need to. Y'all be thinking I tell dudes, take me out there. I can't do. No. They know what I like in my profile, and they act accordingly based off of how they value me and what they want out of the relationship with me. I have options. If you are a girl that wants to come in, you don't want to wear makeup, you want to dress sloppily, you don't want to lose weight, you don't want to do anything, just want to be a total tomboy, slop, mess, pig, well, guess what? You are also going to attract the equivalent of that in men, which means you're going to be looking at the otaku sector, or people that just want to experiment with you. I've never had sex with a fat girl. I've never had sex with a black woman. I've never had sex with a white girl. You're going to deal with those type of guys. You get what you give. You are choosing to put in no effort in yourself. Men are visual. What did they get out of you? Nothing. Okay, likewise for men. If you do not have money, you do not have height, you are not handsome, you are going lower and lower and lower on the scale. Women value money over everything. Money comes first. Height comes second. Your looks are third. That's the way it goes for women. We can argue with it, fight it, whatever. This is how most women, I ain't talking about y'all unicorn exceptions to the rule. We're talking about most. This is how you honestly rate men. If you were to be completely honest, the first thing you notice about a man is his money. You look at how he's dressed. You look at what he has, his car, his house, everything that you can visually see, his job. We look at signs that you can provide for us and for a family. Second to that, then we think of your height. We see you as somebody that can protect, somebody that makes us feel feminine, somebody that we see as being masculine. Height comes next. After that, we think about your looks. What are our children going to look like? What is it going to be like having this tall man? Who am I going to look up into his eyes? We want to see handsomeness, attractiveness, beauty. That is the last thing on our scale. For men, it is flipped. Men care about beauty first. They want a woman that is attractive. That is the first thing that would draw a man to you. after your attractiveness, then it works out for them. Men don't really care as much about money, but I would say underneath attractiveness becomes your personality and femininity, basically. Are you kind and caring towards them? Are you thoughtful? Are you conservative? Most men, especially Japanese men, they don't like loud, obnoxious, ghetto girls. Girls that, have to be right. Girls that have to argue with you. Girls that, have to get their opinion and point across. They don't like that type of crap. So, I'm not going to get into all of that. But I'm just saying, it's just so funny to me that people don't think about what they're offering to the other person and act accordingly. You cannot slide in my DMs when you lack height, looks, out of my age range, everything. And it's why would I choose you? Just think, how delusional you have to be. And then forget about, being outside of my, ranges, etc. Y'all don't even be having public profile. I'm not going to beg to see your profile. I'm not going to request to follow you. I'm not going to ask you for a profile picture. I'm not going to ask you to move your hand off of your mouth, take off your mask. No. If you are serious, you know to do this on your own. And if you chose not to do that, you're too stupid to realize that you needed to do that, thanks for saving me time and money. I'll just go for the next guy. I'm done. Made almost a whole hour video on this crap, but yeah, I just find it so funny that I get messages like that all the time. Would dudes truly be confused, why is she not replying back to me? I sent her a picture. Yeah, 3 days too late. Or yeah, you sent it the day of, but I still can't see your whole face. It'll be an old, outdated ass photo. Other people, catfishing with that too. People sending me pictures of them 10, 20 years ago, and it's dude, you are pushing 50 now. Why did you lie to me? That picture is from you 15 plus years ago. How did you think that was okay? That's not cool to do. So it's whatever. I'm through. Let me know. Give me your own 2 cents. Ladies, especially if you're here in Japan, do you deal with this crap too? And I'm actually really curious. Men, do y'all deal with this? Do y'all have Japanese girls sliding in your DMs or talking to you and they refuse to show you their picture, refuse to answer questions about themselves, etc.? So, and again, I try not to be shallow, so I don't normally ask direct questions how much money do you make? How tall are you exactly? I have my height and stuff listed there too, so. And then again, I don't tell my weight, but it's all listed exactly on my profile. You can see what my body looks like. You can see my job. You can see where I live. So to me, it's if you're asking me stupid questions on my profile, you're clearly not seeing me as somebody that you're serious about, because you're not even bothering to read my shit. I get it if you swipe right without reading, because I don't normally read profiles before swiping, because that's too much damn time. I'm not going to sit there and look at every individual profile. I used to do that. But it's not worth it. It's not not worth my time, not in my best interest, whatever you want to call it. I don't do that. I read your profile after I match with you and after you send me a message. Because if you're not even going to contact me, why do I care about what your profile says? That's a waste of my reading and time. Plus, 99% of the time, it's useless information. I'm literally just reading your profile to see if you're an F-boy or not. That's what I look for. I'm not looking for anything about your job or anything else. I don't give two shits, because the reality is, there's a 99.9% chance I'm not going to marry you, and I'm not going to ever date you anyway. So I just want to see what your intentions are. That's why I look at your profile. And a lack of a profile is a red flag right there. Because if you don't have a profile, you have it set up that way. I'll make a whole other video on this. To be an F-boy. So you can lie, manipulate people, and tell them whatever they want to hear. Because there's no profile for them to go back to read. So you could tell one girl, I'm looking for my wife. Another girl, I'm just looking for something casual. Another girl, I'm looking for language exchange friends too. You get what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want to, because there's nothing in your bio. And the crap excuses, oh, I'm new to Tinder. I just started. Bullshit. So, whatever. Let me know your 2 cents. You guys have any similar experiences to this? And other than that, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. You can go to my YouTube channel's homepage. I have playlists on just about every topic that you could think of. All of the links to my social media accounts like Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everything like that is in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. And I hope you will watch another video. Bye.